I got the drum track laid down and throw a bass line on it. I use Citrus as far as the bass, man. The bass sound that I be looking for. There's more sound of like a bass guitar, right? Ain't that simple. I didn't realize that bass line was that simple, man. Well, that part of it anyway. All right. Just do a 4-bar loop on that one. Okay, what I really need to do now is like organize so I can put this in the mixer, and I have all my sounds labeled. So I'm gonna, go over here and rename it and give it a color. You know what I mean? Don't matter what color it is. It's just the fact that it matters that I want to be able to have it organized. Everything from the channel rack is going to be transported to this mixer. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to transport the sample and the bass line to the mixer, right? And I just highlight these little boxes, go over here to my mixer, route select the channel starting from this track. So now that's another way to do it. You can press Control and L or Command and L, but I do it this way so I can make sure that I got it on there. Now as far as the drum track though, I got 2 kicks, so I'm gonna put the kick on track 3 on my output, right? Both of them, you know what I mean? Because I want those on the same track. Snare, I'm put that on track 4. Hi-hat, I'm gonna put that on track 5. Well, and the crash, I'm gonna put that on track 6. So now when I go over here to my mixer, I got my kick on track 3, so I just rename it right here. Kick. It should be the snare. Hi-hat. I'm just naming it. So I know what it is when I go to mix it down, you know what I mean? And this should be the crash cymbal. But the reason I do that is because I use my Q-Con. And this is where all the bass line, the sample, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, and all of that. So I wanna, just turn something up or down or I mix down, man, I would take the bass first, right? Or the kick. I take the bass or the kick and I mix those first. So I might start with the kick. And I'm gonna pull up the dB meter so I can see the level on each channel, you know what I mean? Let's see, it look like I got that hitting too hard. So you go by ear mostly, but by sight, you know. Back in the day, man, before we was doing all this stuff on digital, like, you know, computer software and everything, we was doing it analog, so you pretty much had to use your ear. So I got that, I go to another track and, you know, start on that one. I try to keep my bass like just a little below the kick. And if you take notice on the dB meter right here, this is the kick hitting at about 6. I should have it lower than that, but you know, you get the point. And see, I don't want the bass to be hitting right where the kick is at, you know. Do my EQs on it and adjust the frequencies. Don't want to cut too much of the thump out of it, man. That's gonna make the track move. And I come in with the sample. Tell that's too hard, right? On the top of that. This one right here, as far as that sample, I'm gonna take a lot of the low end out of it. Cause see, I already got my bass line in it. Go with the snare. Snare way too loud. To the hi-hat, you know what I mean? Just on and on until you finish. And depending on how many instruments you got, man, this could be a long process, you know. I'm kind of doing a rush job on it just to give you an idea of how I do it. A lot of people might do it different, you know, might have a better way of doing it, you know. So I'm gonna side chain the kick to the bass. And I just go down here to the bottom and right click on side chain to track. Open up the limiter and side chain at the kick. So that way, every time that kick come in, the bass will duck a little bit. And that will make the drum track sound more punchy, you know. So now it's all about just listening to it, man, and tweaking it. But there's other stuff I could do to it, you know. But I'm gonna take a listen to it and tweak it a little bit and let it go, you know. Want to check the master volume on it. And I usually let it hit right here about -6 dB. Leave it, you know, so it can have some headroom. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. As far as what I'm gonna do to this beat, I was just messing around with it. I would have used a lot of different things in the sample. I was just trying to let y'all get the gist of how you know, chop samples, and this is just a straight up sample right here. But I have a lot of beats that I had when I do sample. I have a lot of beats that I, you know, really do a lot of chopping on to disguise the sample, you know, and maybe add my own touch to it. But with this one, I just wanted to keep it simple. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, and y'all can check me out on my BeatStars page if you're looking for some beats, man. I have some reasonable prices, and I'm gonna leave a link to my BeatStar page so y'all can check it out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.